Hey everyone, I recently surpassed 100 subscribers, and then 150 subscribers, and then 250. So after today, I will rename my channel to Ono Productions. I also took advice from you, and I will try to be more concise and put more effort into my videos. And remember to subscribe to my channel and click the bell. Now, on to the video. New location, get used to it. Okay, so I checked out Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, 2023 version, because it was free for a weekend. Sure, the reviews say mostly negative, but a free game's a free game. Only then did I realize my mistake. Yeah, there were several reasons the game warranted a mostly negative rating on Steam. I will now share the several grievances I have with this game. Note, this is based on personal experience and therefore may not be 100% accurate. I got the chance to play multiplayer Saturday afternoon, and it was stressful. Couldn't play on Friday because I installed the game to an HDD rather than an SSD and had to move it. If you don't know the difference between the two, I will explain right now. A hard disk drive, or simply a hard drive, is cheaper per gigabyte at the cost of speed, though they also don't last very long, only around 3 to 5 years. A solid state drive, or SSD, is way faster and lasts longer than a hard drive as it has no moving parts, but it also costs more per gigabyte. Because of this, SSDs are superior to HDDs most of the time and are more prevalent in modern computers. Though because of this, many modern AAA games require you to install it onto an SSD. However, they also have optimization issues, such as taking up way too much space. A cheap SSD usually holds only around 500 gigabytes or less, while a high-end one holds around 2 or 4 terabytes. The thing is though that high-end SSDs are expensive and therefore only accessible to those who have enough money to fork over. This optimization problem isn't just exclusive to AAA studios, but is an industry-wide issue. Escape from Tarkov. Hey everyone, Future Joseph here. The problem with Tarkov isn't actually poor optimization. It was the whole $250 thing, which was obviously a scam. This is a common problem with many studios, who care more about profits and use realistic graphics as eye candy, as the game probably isn't optimized. An example of a game which requires you to install on an SSD, at least for optimal performance, is Cyberpunk 2077. But unlike MW3, Cyberpunk 2077 underwent a No Man's Sky level comeback, and most of the reviews are positive. I forgot to mention that games releasing in an incomplete state and needing several months, if not years, to be optimized is also a problem, and Cyberpunk 2077 is far from the only victim. No Man's Sky, as I mentioned before, Battlefield 4, Final Fantasy 14, the Battlefront 2 remaster, and so on and so on and so on. By the way, Cyberpunk 2077 requires 70 gigs to install, while the COD launcher needs more than double that. For more information on the industry's problems, watch this video by Yugopnik. It's on screen right now. I just didn't want to play the game on Sunday. My free trial ended Monday morning, though I had already uninstalled the game to make room for actually good games, although storage isn't exactly a problem when you have 5 terabytes of free space. Anyway, as for the game itself, was it fun?
Oh, hell no!
There was disgustingly bad skill-based matchmaking, and before anyone comments, skill issue LMAO, half the time it feels like I'm dominating and the other half I struggle to even get a single kill. The point is that the former leads to boredom and the latter to frustration. If you see people with clan tags in their name on the enemy team and generic Xbox Live usernames on your team, that's how you know you're f***ed. Even though SBMM has been in COD since COD 4, as said by former developer Josh Menka, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, this is ridiculous. Also, I joined in the middle of a TDM game once and lost a minute later. Mother. And it turns out matchmaking is based entirely on performance in your last match and not skill. Yeah, and so Call of Duty needs a ranked mode. I'm pretty sure if I keep ranting about matchmaking, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Look, I don't know if it's just me, but sniping feels way too slow in this game. No, seriously. Most weapons in f***ing Arma have faster ADS speed than most snipers in MW3. Arma. Let that sink in for a second. Quick scoping is easier in a literal milsim than it is in modern Call of Duty games. You might say that's because I'm using snipers incorrectly, but 1, I don't have the patience, 2, Call of Duty is a fast-paced shooter where standing still for more than a second means certain death, and 3, using snipers properly in this game is a double-edged sword, as though it becomes way easier to shoot people, your mobility is impaired, and no one likes campers. Also, tunnel vision is a thing when using high-powered optics because the game doesn't actually move the camera closer or zoom in. Instead, it lowers your FOV. About me not using snipers correctly, I also made a bad choice by choosing to use a Modern Warfare 2 sniper. I only had 2 options for snipers in the game, being either the MCPR 300 based on the Mark 22 sniper rifle chambered in 300 Norma Magnum, or the Cat AMR based on the Steyr HS50 chambered in 50 BMG. I thought the 120 milliseconds faster ADS speed would help me out, but the increased health pool also indirectly nerfed every weapon from Modern Warfare 2. According to sim.gg, it should be obvious which option is better, because it was the one that fired 50 caliber bullets. Choosing the Cat AMR over the MCPR would have probably saved my ass a few times. Also, I didn't have the longbow when I was playing the game. Quick side note, the intervention from the original Modern Warfare 2 had an ADS speed of around 400 milliseconds without sleight of hand. A lesson can be learned from this experience. Don't use MW2 guns in MW3. Also, the reason I used Arma as a comparison for ADS speeds was mainly because it's considered the most realistic milsim, though I don't exactly think AI immediately shooting at you when 1 pixel sticks out of cover is realistic. And I'm pretty sure that one of the only games where ADS is slower than modern COD is Squad. Hey, that rhymes! Now, let's talk about a group I hate just as much as they do campers. People who drop shot. All the time. You know what? I'll just let the Ninja Slime 2839 explain drop shotters.
Imagine f***ing drop shotting in 2023. How much of a f***ing clown you gotta be to flop like LeBron and face spray into the floor without shooting you? Use the damn legs that God gave your operator. I can never process the amount of rotten scum I encounter on the daily when motherfuckers drop shot. Next thing you know, I'll be walking to one of my college classes, and some smooth-brained shithead is gonna try and drop down in front of me and pretend to drop shot me. If that ever happens to me, then be prepared for me to unleash the power of the Infinity Gauntlet, the Master Emerald, and my stars for the lungs to literally evaporate every microparticle that you're composed of. Because it will be the end of everything!
Okay, I think that's enough. But seriously, according to Reddit, I know Reddit is, well, Reddit, drop shot only when you are being engaged, never when you are the one engaging. When you know a guy is around the corner, but they don't, you jump shot. Also, in case you're wondering why pros don't drop shot, the answer is because gunfights between pros are way shorter, mainly because they have better aim. Look, I know I said not to call it a skill issue, even though I'm admittedly not that good at, well, any game, but it is an instinct to panic when you're being shot at. I don't know if this is just me or if it happens to other people, but if your first instinct is to always drop shot, go f yourself. Yeah, I said it right there. Go f yourself. Alright, so here I was originally going to grieve about the fact that my reaction time is terrible, but I decided to cut it last minute. People who are neurodivergent like me tend to have slower reaction times than most people. I also overemphasize the importance of reaction time. Sure, it's important and can mean the difference between life and death, though other factors like aim are just as important, if not even more so. In the end, Modern Warfare 2.5 feels extremely inconsistent, though to be fair, pretty much all the Warzone era COD games feel inconsistent. Yep, Warzone ruined Call of Duty. Everyone agrees that's a fact. One round I was using a shotgun, hoping to get some easy one-taps, only for people to survive a blast of pellets at point blank, and for me to instantly die to a sniper. Here I learned that shotguns here suck no matter how you use them, mainly because all of them got nerfed. Sometimes a shotgun may kill, other times you'll die instead. I decided not to show footage here because it's humiliating. This game has an increased health pool compared to earlier games, so in theory, engagement should last slightly longer. Then why do I feel like I die faster than other people? Oh, wait. is because weapon balance is possibly the worst in the entire series. And maybe because I'm bad. Not even the original MW2 was this bad, and that game had noob tubes. This game is literally just a $70 expansion for an already really shitty game. The only positive thing I will say about this game is that they kept up some of their promises, including bringing back slide canceling. But just like the rest of the game, slide canceling feels inconsistent. And now, a compilation of my struggles in MW3's multiplayer. Deathmatch. Let's go. What the hell is this guy? Oh. And my final verdict for this game? 0 out of 10. Trash game. You'd be better off burning your money. Hell, making it free wouldn't change much. Activision would have to bribe me if they wanted me to even give this a 1 out of 10. Any other grievances I have, the Ackman has already covered in his video. Now let's just hope that Black Ops 6 comes out and it's actually good. Though I've had enough of Call of Duty today. I'm off to go play a game I actually like. Bye! Also, I did not want to play zombies. Thank you.